Hi everyone, warm welcome to all. We have a significant new moon in Sagittarius, Mool Nakshatra at 4 degrees on 28th of December. In Moola Nakshatra, close to Gandanta point, moon and sun do not create any gentle beginning, for sure. They create a soul level reset where something in your life returns to its original purpose. This new moon is like a turning point, silent turning point. It encourages to step away from the noise of the outer world and face the deeper story behind our decisions, our disappointments, our desires of life. Everything points out to some transformation, and it is a root level transformation, some reset shaped by our dharma, guided by the truth of life, and yes, certainly stabilized by Saturn's discipline here. The fire of Sagittarius opens the path towards our destiny, its real meaning, and Moola Nakshatra with Ketu's energy clears the trash of that path. Something internal is preparing us to set off, start something new. Thoughts slow down and our old patterns releases here. We do sense what needs to be released, even if words have not formed yet. Actually, this new moon's energy pulls us inward first, back to the root of our fears, also motivations and the attachments that we are holding on. It does not ask for any dramatic action here. It demands to honestly review everything that is going around us. It demands for a pause long enough to feel the original seed of any action that we do, its purpose, all our relationships, emotions, our work, and also our spiritual journey here. It is the time where universe gently removes the layers that are no longer matches us. In Sagittarius, this reset is like carrying a new direction and aims to our future goals. But Moola Nakshatra and Ketu's energy ensures that we do not build our future on any unstable ground. The fire of Sagittarius becomes more focused here, more aligned with our inner truth, where Ketu clears all our hidden fears. This new moon can open new understanding in our life, clearing any confusion. It can bring clarity to a decision we have been postponing. It can also dissolve any illusion that was keeping us tied to an old version of ourselves. It is a quiet transformation, basically, slow but a powerful one. Under this new moon, our intuition sharpens. If we sit in silence, even for some time, briefly, the deeper voice inside us can be easier to hear. Best time to meditate. This is because Moola peels away all the lies, all the fake, and reveals what our soul has been trying to tell us for months now. This is the beginning to build something from the root and not from the surface. And that is why this new moon feels like a deep cleansing. It is the universe turning the soil of our life, preparing it for something meaningful and wholeheartedly in the time to come. See, Rahu, Ketu, the most karmic planets are involved here simultaneously. We have a new moon in Moola Nakshatra and full moon in Adra, Rahu's Nakshatra. New moon in Sagittarius have Sun, Moon and Mars in Moola Nakshatra, creating a powerful inner reset that cuts straight to the roots, to the base of our life. This is a time of karmic cleansing where old beliefs, our patterns, and all the stored emotions lose their grip on us. So a right direction can emerge. See, natural ninth house of luck, our dharma, purpose, and the higher guidance is impacted here, reshaping our senses. Saturn has its strong 10th aspect on this new moon. Also, Sun, Mars, and Venus will join. Saturn's aspect can bring surety, some heaviness, seriousness, and will make this process little slower than expected. It demands sincerity and grounded choices, turning this new moon into a time of responsibility rather than any impulsive action. Jupiter, the lord of Sagittarius, has its retrograde aspect from Gemini on this new moon. Though it is far, but this reminds us that the new path requires proper expression, conversations, some initiation, and to courage to do that and reconnect with those ideas or any action that we have set aside earlier. At the same time, Venus is close to Gandanta on the day of this new moon, dissolving our old attachments, everything related to finances, emotions, and preparing us for some fresh chapter, emotional chapter, financial chapters in our life. See, Ketu is also in Leo, in Purva Falguni Nakshatra. Venus's Nakshatra supports this release. Altogether, this new moon becomes a subtle but decisive turning point. A quiet collapsing of whatever is no longer fits in our life and planting seeds of some fresh directions aligned with our true path. Let us see how this new moon in Moola Nakshatra will impact us personally, and do check the Sagittarius sign. The opposite sign, Gemini, where this new moon has a clear aspect. Along with Leo, where Ketu is placed, and Scorpio sign, the ruler of Ketu, for all the impact that we can anticipate out of this new moon. And expect a root level of karmic cleansing in the signification of all these signs, as new moon is close to Gandanta zone of Scorpio and Sagittarius. There can be resetting in our worldviews first, our philosophical direction, any long-term plans, higher learning, and most importantly, in the karmic patterns inherited from our father, our lineage. Start with Aries. For Aries, this new moon resets your beliefs and the way you make your long-term decisions. Something you once trusted may no longer feel aligned now, and a new decision slowly takes shape. Expect a lot of short travels, some important conversations. There is a quiet push towards new learning, travel, or changing your bigger life goals. This is the best time to write something what you have been ready to outgrow now. Clarity comes when your mind sees it on paper. Taurus, major change and a deep emotional release happens for you with this new moon. This new moon impacts your 8th house, bringing clarity to your hidden fears, your health, your finances, or your family responsibilities. Something old is dissolving here, making space for a healthier attachments and the right proper values for your family. Clear one drawer, have some decluttering, one inbox folder from your computer, or any one financial files of yours. Small decluttering unlocks big emotional relief for you. Gemini, close partnerships, bonds, and relationships are moving through a gradual reset with this new moon. Your old patterns release their grip, and you realize where honesty was missing from both the sides, you and also your partner. This new moon helps you to understand your own self better and what you actually need from any relationship, any connection, or collaborations. Speak your truth gently. Not everything must be solved today, now, but honesty is needed now to open a new path for you. Cancer, your daily routine, your health patterns, and your work commitments shift under this new moon. A habit you have been trying to change finally reaches its extreme point. Balanced lifestyle. Some small corrections with right reflection can bring inner peace and balance in your life. Choose one tiny change or some improvement like being more with nature, near water bodies, having more sleep, and proper scheduling will help you the most. Leo, creativity, romance, stock market activities, and your self expression can go through a quiet cleansing. This new moon brings your spark back by removing your old disappointments or any fear around your image or any new change that is coming up. A fresh chapter begins in the matters of your heart, your desires. Do something very skillful, learn new talents, and be playful, even if it feels like silly for you. Such joy opens some new inspiration in you during this time. Virgo, your foundation and your career shifts gently here. This new moon brings your home, your job, your family, your mother, and your emotional security into focus. New moon brings a release from your old story that you are carrying internally, creating some space for new grounding and see the reflection in your work life with this. Do rearrange one part of your home, your work patterns. Even a small change resets your emotional energy for good. Libra, your mind becomes sharper, clearer to take some new initiatives. There is courage and strength within you. This new moon rewrites your inner story and help you to detach from your thoughts that was weighing you down. A new way of communicating that is calm, real, begins here with some fresh ideas and wise opinions. Take a short walk without your phone for a change and go for a short travel. Let your thoughts, your new learnings, and your experiences of life settle naturally and not by any force or impulse. Scorpio, old fears around your family, your money, your self worth, and your stability begin to dissolve now. Most importantly, the fear of change will go away. This new moon gives you a fresh sense of value, what you can offer, what you deserve, and what you no longer need to settle for. Change is the key here. Do revisit your financial or family decisions and make now decisions without any pressure. Small changes can bring you both clarity and relief also. Sagittarius, this new moon is your personal reset button. The way you see yourself and the world, your close relations can change with this new moon. In Moola Nakshatra, it pulls out your old behaviors from the root level and prepares you for a new identity change. Your confidence rebuilds from the truth of life, your own truth, and not from your expectations. Do write down one thing that you no longer want to carry into the new year of this. Burn it, tear it, or release it symbolically somehow. Capricorn, your subconscious becomes very active with this new moon, clearing your old emotional dust. This new moon brings closure, healing, or release from any fear that was like long hold. You may feel quiet, very disciplined, introspective, and usually clear and intuitive also about what you're doing and where you're going ahead. Focus on improving your health, rest more, and this will strengthen your fighting spirit and brings you clarity. Aquarius, your social circle, your desires, aspirations of life, your friendships, and your long term plans can change with this new moon. This new moon realigns your goals with your creative self. Some connections feel like lighter, while some will fade away without any drama. Be peace with both. Do review your future goals, improve your skills, and remove what no longer inspires you. Pisces, career, your purpose of life, and your public identity move through an internal upgrade. And same applies with your home life also. The new moon removes any confusion around your future direction and prepares you for the fresh, stronger professional chapter with some new roles and new duties. Do clean your home, your workspace, or your even computer, your desktop. New energy flows when your environment is organized. That was all about the personal impact on all the signs. And to summarize, this Sagittarius new moon in Moola Nakshatra will reset something far more foundational or just basic. Our life will turn inward where silence reveals our truth and where the universe gently but firmly guides us back to the root of our purpose of life, towards our destiny. This is the best time to release what has been grown heavy, to make space for a new direction that is coming from clarity rather than any impulse. This is the gift of Moola Nakshatra, the power of uprooting what no longer is true so that the path ahead becomes lighter, clearer, and more aligned with our soul's direction. What begins now may appear small, but it carries an imprint of our destiny quietly and strongly. That was about this new moon in Sagittarius, Moola Nakshatra. I hope this was helpful. Best wishes to everyone. Thank you for your time. Do share your feedback and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.